It's your boy Taylor Grant with Bellator Claims, and I'm here to talk to you about something that a lot of people experience and don't even realize it, and it might be something that you should look at your policy for. And you know why I'm here, right? It's the denial of the day. Melinda writes in, my roof was in bad shape and I had a $1,000 deductible. I filed a claim from the storm. It was denied. A few years later, I had some more wind damage and filed another claim, which was approved. However, I now had a $3,000 deductible instead of the $1,000 deductible that I thought I had. I am not impressed with the insurance company and will be shopping around. I hate to leave them because I've been with them for almost 3 decades. That's a long time to be with an insurance company, right? 3 decades. But this is what happens is a lot of people get their renewals and they just assume that it's gonna be the same as it was previously. So she thought, hey, I have a $1,000 deductible. Previously, it's probably a $1,000 deductible now. However, that wasn't the case. Now it's a $3,000 deductible. That's a big difference. That is a huge difference, right? Like if you're looking at making a $10,000 claim and you thought you have a $1,000 deductible, but now you have a $3,000 deductible, it makes a big difference on what you're gonna have to come out of pocket for to pay to make up the difference between the $3,000 and the $10,000, right? So ultimately, it's a big difference. And if you're not careful and you don't pay attention to what's going on in your policy, you could end up like this, wondering why you're paying so much more out of pocket when you thought you had the coverage or the correct deductible and something changed and you weren't aware of it. So the lesson here is make sure you are looking at your policy every single year that it comes out and reviewing that most beneficially with your insurance agent to make sure you have the right coverage. So you know me, I'm a proponent of coverage first, dollars second. If you don't have the right coverage and you have a low premium, what is that gonna do if something happens, right? But if you have the right coverage and it's a little bit more expensive, but you are fully covered for your specific situation, it's such a better place to be, because if something happens, you can't go back and be like, hey, could you add this coverage that I didn't have, but now I need? You can't do that, right? You can't do that. So make sure you have the coverage up front, correct, in place before you move on. And if you have a claim that is being underpaid, delayed, or denied, contact us today, bellatorclaims.com.